Hello?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So today we will see something called as arrays. So can you tell me what do you mean by array?
Uh, Array is using arrays we can define set of values of
Mm-hmm.
same data type together. Means we can define arrays of specific size
Okay.
that store the values of the same data type.
Okay.
And we identify each location of array with an index.
Mm-hmm.
So arrays may be of integer type or string type or anything.
Or anything.
Maybe mixed type as well.
Mixed type as well. Correct.
And there are multi-dimensional arrays as
Mm-hmm.
well. So that means you can store the data in the form of result forms. So we can say matrix of the multi-dimensional array.
Correct. So in a TypeScript, when you talk about an array, in a TypeScript, when you talk about an array, so something which is written like this, say 1, 2, 3, or 4, is called an array. TypeScript introduces something called as types. So here, so this is a typed array. So data which is there, data which is in an array is of the specific type. So let us see that thing first. So today is 19th day, new folder, day 19th, and readme.md arrays. So app.app01.ts const arr is of type now, is of type, see now, number array 1, 2, did I start the recording? Yes. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Correct. Const arr is of type a numeric array.
Right.
Also, you can define type in one more way. Also, you can define array in one more way. So what is that? We will see shortly. Is of type array of type number. So this is also type and this is also type. This is actually actual value. This is also actual value.
Okay.
Okay. So in a both way, this is the type annotation can be given.
Mhm.
In a both way, you can give a type annotation. So this thing is called as what? Type annotation.
Yes.
Array of numbers or array of numbers in this way.
Mhm.
Now, whatever array is, accessing element is same, console.log, zeroth element. So array basics are as it is, there is no change. So these things are called as elements. This is an element, this is an element, and this is the index, say 0, 1, 2, 3. So arrays are accessed by means of indices, which means that if you want to access array of 1, means what, you will get is equals to 2. If you say array of 0, you will get answer as 1. Remember that array index is begin from 0. So if you do something like this, arr1 of 0, and here we can say 0th element, or we can say first element, which should be accessed by means of 0. This is the one way of accessing. Any other way, you know? Do you know any other way? So first important thing is about this type annotation. How do you provide the type annotation? Right? And how indexing is happening. So indexing is happening by means of 0 to n. Now if you want to get a length of array, how many elements are there? Total elements. arr1 dot length. What it will give you? It will give you number of elements available in an array. Right? So we have seen loops, yes or no?
Yes, yes. No, we have not seen, but I know loops.
Okay.
We have not completed loops.
Fine, no problem. So if you see here, this is the definition of array, and this is also array definition. Now array can be of any type. Const arr3 is of type. How do you write a string array now? Can you tell me? 3, sorry. String brackets is equals to ABC PQR LMN XYZ OOO, like this.
Yes.
And how do you access the array element? In the same fashion.
Same fashion.
So console.log. Here we can say second element arr3 of 2. Index always start from 0. So you can get the length of array in this way. Fine. Now basic array operations will perform. app02 dot ts app02 dot ts const arr is equals to abc pqr. See, now there is no problem. Now if you see the type of an array, can you see automatically it is saying string? See now, can you see the type of array? This array might contain string or what? Numbers. Union types. Correct? This concept is called as union types. AAA. Like this. So I have this element in an array. So for few days I will write the type annotation so that you will understand this is how type annotation is written. Now I want to add, here we can say console.log original array. Now I want to add the data to the array dynamically. So this is definition. So at the time of declaration, you have defined this array. Now arr dot push, arr dot push, and here I can say 1 2 3. I will push this, and now console.log arr, sorry, arr, and here we can say console.log. Just some markers will add. Oh, this is the original array. And here I can say push operation. Can you tell me what do you mean by push operation?
It will add the one more index and add for that add the value 1
Okay, now you will see something different, more detailed one. TSA app02.ts and node app02.js. Can you see one thing have been added here?
Yes.
Now,
So basically, this after this push operation, it will be added at the end of
this is important.
Mm.
So you should locate the new element at the end. Now arr dot shift, arr dot unshift, sorry, unshift, and 111. So here we can say unshift operation, unshift operation, and arr. Yeah, can you see unshift operation adds in the beginning, while push operation adds at the end. So if you want to add new element, so if this is my array abc pqr lmn, if I want to add over here unshift, if I want to add over here, if I wanted to add over here, that is what? Push. So this is the add operation, both will add. Now if you want to remove, there is a pop operation and there is a shift operation. But remember that few things we need to study about push and unshift. There is a return type, pushed, and let's print this PSD, and here we can say const unshift, and let's print that console.log uns. Let us see what those things are mean to be. Now if you see here 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 6, it is returning 6. So when you talk about unshift, inserts a new element and returns the new length of the array. This is the interview type question. What is the return type, or what unshift and push returns? Push inserts the new elements and returns a new length. Unshift also inserts and returns what? New element. So if you talk about the both of them, it adds, sorry, unshift and push, they adds. Also they returns the new length. So you need to remember this, returns new length. This is important. Both returns new length. Now let's work with the pop operation and let us see what exactly pop does. Pop operation arr dot pop, and let's print the array. Can you see pop removes at the end? Pop removes at the end, while shift removes starting. Can you see shift removes starting? So pop and shift. So pop and shift, they are similar. Unshift and push are similar. So there is an interview question. These are the basic array operation: add, remove. But there are two separate methods: unshift and shift, push and pop. Push pop, unshift shift. Now, what this shift returns and what this pop returns? Let us see. Const popped console.log. These are the interview type questions. Popped const shifted console.log shf. These things. Can you see? Whatever element have been popped, that element it prints. And whatever element is shifted, that element it prints. So this is different than push and unshift. Push and unshift returns the new length. It returns this
New length means the new
length of new array.
structure. No, I mean new structure of.
Ha,
I
correct.
mean entire array.
Yes, entire array.
It's not like length of array means suppose there are 5 elements. So
After pushing 6 would be there, it will return 6.
6 will be the answer.
Correct.
Okay.
And in the case of pop and shift, it will return what it will return? Removed element. It will return the removed element. Whatever element is removed, that element would be returned by the pop and shift. So this is the difference between pop shift and push unshift. Any questions? If you have, go ahead and ask me.
Can you show me the executed code
Yes.
for these return values? Give me 1 second, please. Okay. Got it.
Cleared? If you have any question, please ask me.
Clear. So actually, like you said, that constant PPD uh, and is equal to line number 15.
Okay.
Line number 15. So
Pop.
array dot pop this pop function uh, itself remove the last element,
Correct.
but at the same time it return the popped element.
Correct.
In case of push or unshift,
Mm-hmm.
whenever you push or unshift, actually it adds the element,
Mm-hmm.
but when you assign it to any constant or variable, that will give the number of
Correct.
it. Means there is a difference when if you print the array
Mm-hmm.
directly
Mm-hmm.
after the pop operation,
Mm-hmm.
it actually print the values in the array. But if you assign that pop operation to the constant or variable, that will return the number of the elements in that.
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
Similarly for the shift.
Yes. Shift.
So I mean, in case of push
Mm-hmm.
or unshift, it is same to the length of the array.
To the push and unshift.
And when you store this value into the constant,
Uh-huh.
and
This
whatever the value returns, it is equal to the length of the means.
correct.
You use the length function to get the length of the array.
You are saying here after this, if I use arr dot length, right?
Yes, right.
You will get same if you do exactly equals to arr dot length, right? See now, can you see it is true?
Mm.
This is what you are saying.
Yes, means the means you can get the length of the
Mm-hmm.
array
Mm-hmm.
using these two ways.
Two ways, but this operation is not going to change array in any ways.
Right,
But unshift is going to change your array.
right,
It is going to add the element.
right.
So if you want to get the pure length, use arr dot length only.
Yes, yes,
Don't use unshift there.
correct. Got it. Means whenever you use unshift operation,
Mm-hmm.
and in that case, if you want the length, you
Uh-huh.
can get it using the constant or variable, getting it into the constant.
Correct.
And that time only you get the length using
Hmm.
that.
Yes. Whenever you are unshift, arr dot unshift means what?
Yes,
You are
actually it is adding.
adding, and after that it is returning the new length.
Okay, got it. But
Clear?
length function will always give you the length of the
Yeah.
irrespective of unshift or pop.
Yes. Length is used to get number of elements in an array. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, These are the basic operations we have seen on an array. Now let me create a new file, app03.ts. app03.ts const arr is equals to 1 2 3. Let's take some another numbers, 100 2120 1 1 10 23 60. Okay, 60, and you can see 89 50 34 23, like this. So this is my array. Now I want to slice down this arrays. So we can say push basics of array, then array operations, push unshift pop shift. Okay, and now few more operations we will see. Now what do you mean by I want to slice the array? Means now if you want to have array from 0th element, okay, let's do it here. Now if this is my array 1 2 3 100 200, and I want to reduce it to 1 2 3 only. So how do you do that? Or something like this, 2 3 100. It's either from here to here or from here to here.
What you said?
So I want only this much array, or I want this much array 1 to 3, or this much array. How to do that? We have this thing. Now array, I will write a type annotation for few days, number, like this, array dot slice. Now see here, you need to pass beginning index. So I can say beginning index begins at 0, I can say 1. So just print console.log original array, and console.log arr. Now see, returns a copy of an selection for both start and end. A negative index can be used to indicate the offset from the end of an array. For example, -2 refers to the second to the last element. We'll see that. So if you say ARR of slice and just print the ARR, expected is that only this array from 1 to the end.
Okay. That only indicates the index.
Start index.
Start index.
From where slicing should begin. Let us see what happens first. And then 3. Now if you see 100, 201, 110, nothing is getting changed. Right?
Right.
So here you have printed array, here you have printed array. But what it returns sliced is equals to this ARR we will print here as the original array, sorry here, and now console.log sliced array. So here we can say sliced array and console.log sliced. Rename it. Remember that slice method does not perform slicing on original array. Now if you see, 100 has been removed from here and sliced would be as it is. Now after sliced, once again I will print original array. What I mean to say, you will get to know shortly. Yeah, see now. So this is the sliced one, right?
Right.
This is the original one and this is the original one. So meaning is that sliced array or slice function does not change the source array. It creates new array. Is that clear?
Yes.
There are some functions which modify original source element, original source array, but slice doesn't modify original array. Okay, now let us have one more sliced one. Let's make it and let's
So
remove.
here, just like the slice, I mean the array, the original array
Uh-huh.
will keep all its items as it is, but you on line number 6 you defined a new array.
Actually, it
That's
returns correct.
this a sliced one contains a new array, is a new
Correct.
array.
Yeah,
It contains the actually sliced part of that array.
correct.
So original will not be disturbed.
Correct. So can you tell me the use case in real-time project?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to preserve the value of the original array,
Mm-hmm.
and for some calculation part, you require some specific items
Mm-hmm.
from particular index of that array.
Mm-hmm.
You can use the slice function so that it will not disturb the original array
Correct.
and you get the required items.
Yeah. But any real use case?
Mm,
Any real use case?
for example,
Mm-hmm.
suppose an array of name of the students
Okay.
and you want particular students only.
That is the filtering out.
You tell me.
Okay. So consider that we have a array of credit cards.
Okay.
Okay, we have array of credit cards.
Mhm.
Now what I need to do, the credit cards which are newly created, last 3 credit cards. Newly created means what? Last 3 credit cards I just need. Or I need one array which is the array of older credit cards.
Okay.
So you will index from what? 0 to last 3. Means third last. That is the older one. And last 3 would be newer one. So in that case, you are not touching original array, but you are slicing, you are slice downing the array and generating accordingly. So these 3 would be new credit cards, and all of these would be the old credit cards. Now you tell me, how do you get the old credit cards and how do you get the new credit cards? These are the new credit cards and these are the old credit cards. So in this case, I don't want to disturb this original credit card array, but I want to slice it. Now see, const sliced to is equals to arr dot slice. Now this to this. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Length
6.
minus 3.
Ha, length minus 3. Correct. But there is also one trick. Let's do with the static data first. 0, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am saying 7 over here. So again sliced, console it, and this also. So there is one catch over here. Now app03. So 100 to 50 we need, right? And here you are getting 100 to 50. 100 to 50. There is one catch in another function. We'll talk about that. But here you can give, here you can provide. If you don't provide anything over here, it will simply start from this element and reach to the length of the array. Slice.
Right.
Okay. And this here you can say begin index, end index. Indices are important. Fine. Now const sliced 3 arr dot slice -1. Now can you tell me what would be the output?
The last element.
-1 sliced 3. Sliced 3.
Yes, only the last element.
You are getting only last element. Now see what you are getting over here. For both start and end, a negative index can be used to indicate an offset from the end of an array. Okay, now if I do something like this to 2 means what? Okay, I'll keep this as it is. Let's make sliced 4 to 2 and sliced 4. What do you think what it returns?
Means it will start, the first switch says that start from the end till the second element of the.
Okay, let us see now what it returns. And see, nothing.
It is error.
It's not error, it is undefined, empty array. It has written empty array. And if you do -1, then what? Empty array. So if you say -2 over here, see now, can you see 2 elements? But 4, 5, this is the original array. 4, 5, 6, 23. Can you see 23, 4, 5, 6? Offset. Second, last 2 elements. Last 3 elements. Last 4 elements. Like that.
Okay, that minus signs indicates the
Mm-hmm.
last.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean start from the, I mean take, array pass the array from the end that minus sign indicates, and the two elements in a in a sequential order. Return like 23 and 456. So the array you define 23 before the 456, right?
Correct.
So minus here indicates to scan that array from the end.
Correct. Minus 1 represents what? Last element.
Yeah.
Minus 2 represents what? Last two elements.
Right. Right. So when you specify the range from this item to that item, and in that case, it is a minus value, then it will not go. Right? Right?
Correct. No, your voice was broken. Say that again.
Uh, Means if individually you access the array elements using the minus sign, that is fine. But if you want to give a range of elements
Correct.
with minus signs, that is not possible.
Correct. See here, minus 2 refers to the second to last element of the array. Second to last element. Right? For both start and end, for both start and end, a negative index can be used to indicate an offset from the end of the array. Offset from what? The end of the array. Getting that? Minus 2 refers to the second to the last element of the array, which is nothing but like this. Now, we didn't try this thing. Minus 2, minus 1. Okay. What do you think? What would be the output? Minus 2, minus 1. It's returning what? 23. Now, minus 2, minus 2 or minus 3. See now? Nothing. Now, if I say here minus 4 to minus 1. See now? Can you see minus 4 to minus 1? So, what is the minus 4 over here? This is the minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay? This is the minus 4. Now, minus 4 to minus 1. Say 0 and minus 1. Minus 4. This is a minus 4. Now, here, okay, can I visualize this somehow? So, if this is a visualization is there, that would be great. So, here if you can say 50, minus 4 to minus 1, 50, 34 and 23. 50, 34 and 23. Just a minute. Just a minute.
Why it did not take the
Yeah. So once visualize, you will get to know all those things. Just a minute. So -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay.
You're sharing something?
No, no. Okay. Now see here what is happening over here. Let's have one more example. Okay. Sliced 5. Here we can say -5 to -2, -3, sliced 5. Now 89 and 50. 89 and 50. So your original array 89 and 50. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay. And -3, -1, -2, -3. Okay, see now what is happening. Let me get this array. So if this is the array and we need to figure it out for -4 and -1 first. -4 and -1. So this is -1, this is -2, this is -3, this is -4. So -4 represents what? 50. So here 50. -1. Okay, -1 means what? This guy is 4, 5, 6 is -1. So -4 to -1. So -1 you need to you need to remove it, right? So how much is remaining? 50, 34, 23. And that is why answer is what? 50, 34, 23. -4 to -1. -1 means itself this guy. You don't need to include this guy. 50, 34, 23. That's why answer is your.
But in case of positive numbers,
Uh-huh.
it will include both the upper and lower,
Yes,
right?
yes. That's why I told you at that time that in some cases it removes that particular element, right? Now take a example of another case. What is the another case? Sorry. What is the another case? -5, -3. -5. Just a minute. Yeah. -5, -3. -4, -5. So -5 is the 89. Okay. And -3, if you see, -1, -2, -3.
Yeah.
Right? So here is the -3. So you need to remove this and you need to consider this 50. Can you see that 89 and 50? How it works? So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So you need minus 5 to minus 3. Minus 5 to minus 3.
Yeah.
Correct?
Hmm.
So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So here it is stopping that counter. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. And this is the starting point. So in this case, you need to exclude this guy and you need to consider these two.
Hmm.
That's why you are getting 89 and 50.
Okay, you mean like the first parameter will
Considered.
consider, and the second parameter means you have to consider till that atom,
Yes.
but you should exclude that
Correct.
at every case.
Yes.
Is here suppose minus 6 and take another example.
Minus 6 and
and minus 4
minus 4. So minus 6 would be 60
and 89.
and minus 4 would be minus 60, 89.
89.
So if you check minus 6 and what did you say? Minus 6 and
Minus 4.
60, 89. So this is how in the case of minus it will work.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. So few more methods are there, but we'll see that tomorrow.
Okay.
If you have any question, go ahead and ask me. Okay, then
Yeah.
we shall meet tomorrow at 7, right?
7. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And I have to go for practice. This